Hello! So, again, we are trying not to Wordle. So, this is Don't Wordle for November 12th. And so the idea of Don't Wordle is we are attempting to not guess the word in 6 tries. So we basically survive after 6 tries. If we accidentally guess the word, we fail. Otherwise, we do have 5 undos available. And so that's basically how it works. If a letter is gray, we're not allowed to use it again. If a letter is yellow, then we have to use it again in a different slot. And if a letter is green, then we must continue using it in that same slot. So we're basically doing a very hard mode solve, but trying not to solve. So just like yesterday, I'm going to start with kayak. All right, actually, I am going to undo this, and I'm going to try to avoid the A, because I don't know if I'm going to be able to do 6 words with an A stuck in that spot. So this is what undos are for. I'm going to hit undo. And we are going to start with a different word then. Can't do pizzazz because that has an A. So let's do Zilil. All right, perfect. All gray. Now we can do... How about civic? Civic is pretty good. It repeats the I and the C. All right, so there is a single I in this word. We must keep using it unless we undo. So we know there's an A and an I, and the A is 4th. So I wonder what this word is. It could be IA like that. What would that be? Seems strange. Could we end in AI? That also seems strange. Maybe something like kunai? Is that a word? But probably then it is like this. Can't be ideal. Oh, I wonder if we have a lot of vowels in this. That's gonna be tough if there's a lot of vowels in this word. So I think it's least likely that there's gonna be a U in this word. So maybe we should do something like QUI quiz. I can't end that. Yikes. And with civic, I've actually limited I to just 2 spots. I am wondering if I should undo again before I get too trapped with an I in place here. Well, I'm thinking I is probably not last, so maybe I can end an I with something like, I don't know, is mummy a word with an I? No, of course not. Gumby? No. There's sushi. Sushi's not terrible if there's no S. Let's give that a try. Okay, perfect. That's basically the best result we could have gotten from sushi. So now I should put I 3rd, because again, I think it's probably not IA. I 3rd. I'd love to repeat a letter again. Like, I can think of a lot of words, like pride, tribe, but I'm trying to avoid getting 5 unique letters here. I'd also like to use, like, if I could do... Oh, I can't do the Q anymore. I used the U. But if I could basically do double consonant, preferably with one of them repeating, that would be great. I'm worried that I'm going to then have to start with I, but hopefully there's 2 words that start with I that I can do that aren't the answer. I actually don't know what the answer is, but if I avoid A, then I can't accidentally do it. Or at least if I avoid A 4th, I can't accidentally do it. Something like drink. Again, that's 5 unique letters, though. Print. Is there an unusual set of consonants that I can use? Like MB, like climb, but no. CL are used. I think there's unlikely to be an O in this word. Where would I put an O, though? Prior? Prior repeats the R. I think that's not bad. Let's do prior and see what happens. Oh, no. Okay, so what's our word? It's RIA something. Like bright. No, there's not 2 R's. Oh, what is the word? I'd like to know what it is. Just not trial. I want to know what not to start with, I guess, is the reason I want to know the word. Avoid the other letters. That'll turn green. So if it was DRIA, I don't see what that would be. If it was TRIA, can't be trial. Could be train. No, train is the other way. Train is AI. Triad? I bet triad is certainly possible. So we need to avoid triad. What about FRIA? Friar is not possible because there's not 2 R's. GRIA? I don't see. Let's see that. BRIA? Can't be Briar. All right, I think it's triad. So let's avoid the T and the D. So if I do something like grind, what would I do after grind? Oh, I said to avoid the D. I could do grime. That would be fine. And then after grime, the G, M, and E are gone. Could I do something like FR, FRI? Oh, I could just do try. No, I can't use the E again. Oh, should I save the E for last? Is there like... What if I end with grind? Then before that, I just need to avoid the G and the N and the D. So I could do something like... Oh, I feel like I'm so close. So if I end with grind, I can do this form here. F-R-I-W-R-I, right? Oh, if I do right, then I need to use the T. So I won't be able to do grind. I could see if there's just an obscure word that happens to match this, like rhyme. Wait, what about the B? Am I using the B? No, I could do B-R-I, something E. Would brine work? No, because I'm trying to do grind. And I can't repeat the N in that spot then, because it would be gray. What would I do after that then? How about... Oh, brink is worse, right? Well, if I do brink, then I can use the E. Grime. I can do brink and then grime. Let's do that. Perfect. Alright, not as bad as yesterday. Only one undo used. And I was right about it being triad. I know this gets cut off, so the answer was triad. How'd you do today? And do you like these? I can keep making them every once in a while when I have time. And of course, if you enjoyed this content, then leave a comment, hit the like button, and subscribe.